Here we are in section 2-3 exercises numbers 31 through 29, and it is just division. Now, with division, we multiply by the reciprocal, the second one, the reciprocal of the second guy. So we're going to change the divide to a times and then times it by the reciprocal. Now, we should note that when we get down to these mixed numbers, we have to change them into improper fractions so we can multiply straight across the top, straight across the bottom. So we'll start with some of the nicer ones. 2/5 divided by 1/3, that is 2/5 times 3/1 equals 2 times 3 is 6. 5 times 1 is 5 because multiplication happens straight across. And then that's our answer. Check and see if we can simplify it. Now we could turn it into an improper fraction. 5 goes into 6 one time. 1 times 5 is 5, so there's 1 left over. So 1 and 1/5. So these two would be the two answers. Good. Number 32. What is that? 1/4 times the reciprocal, 8/3. So we switch 3/8 on its side, so on its head. 1 times 8 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. And now we're going to simplify that guy, right? Yeah, we need to simplify it. So what does that simplify down to? Divide by a 4, divide by a 4. Yeah, there we go. 2/3. Okay, next one. Number 33. 5/6, not divide by 3/8, but times 8/3, like that. So 5 times 8 equals 40, and 6 times 3 equals 18. Can we divide both of those by something? Yeah, we can divide by a 2, divide by a 2, and we get 20/9. So 29ths is one of the answers. Change that into a mixed number if you'd like to. 9 goes into 20 twice. That's 18 have been taken care of, and so there are 2 of them left over. 2 and 2/9. Good. The next one, 34. 3/8 times 12/7. So we have 3 times 12 is 36. 8 times 7 is 56. What can go into top and bottom? I bet we could divide by 2, and we get, let me see, what is that? 18/28. Hey, they're still even. Divide by a 2, we get 9/14. I think that's as far down as we can go. Number 35. See, now we've got to turn them into mixed numbers here. So this is really 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3 is 11/4 divided by 6 times 7 is 42 plus 1 is 43/6. Like that. Okay. So that means we're at 11/4 times 6/43. Whoa. Now, this is a big one, so we're going to do just a little bit of a trick here. Just, yeah, a little bit of one. We're going to take, and we can see that this 6, I'm going to write it up here, 11 times 6, which is a 2 times a 3, and 4 is a 2 times a 2 of 43. That's going to be the prime factorization. Notice how we can see that 2 could cancel out. You could divide by 2 and divide by 2, leaving a 3 and a 2 there. Yeah, you end up with 33. 2 times 43 is 86. So I simplified ahead of time. So the long way would have been 11 times 6 is 66, and 4 times 43 would have been 172. And then you could have divided by 2, Well, in this case, we could see that we could cancel ahead of time. So either way, you'll get 33/86 as the simplified number. Whew! Let's try another one. Turn it into an improper fraction. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 5 is 40/7. Divided by 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11/3. So we really have 40/7 times by the reciprocal, 3/11. So that's a division problem. So 40 times 3 is 120, And 7 times 11 is 77. Any simplifying? Let's look back here. Can 3 go into either of those? Nope. Can 7 or 11 go into 40? Nope. And so we actually can't simplify that. So that's a good answer. Now you could change it into a mixed number. 77 goes into 120. It looks like one time. And then 77, yeah, what is that? 77, 77s. And then how many are left over? Not 50, maybe 43. Yeah, I think 43 of them. If you took and subtracted 120 minus 77, I think you get 43. So that turns to the 1, and the 43 77ths. Oh, that's a 7. Good. Yeah, that'll work. 1 and 40. So either one of those are the right answer. All right, next one. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 4 is 39 fifths, negative, times 10 ninths. Ooh. See, now if you multiply these straight out, you get 390 over 45, and then we can work on simplifying. But can you see that we can divide by 5 here and divide by 5 here? That leaves a 2 there. I like that. 39 times 2 is a 78 over 9, negative. Now I think a 3 goes into both of them. 78, 3 goes into it 26 times, so we get 26 thirds. That's an answer. Or we can change it into a mixed number. 3 goes into 26 8 times. 8 times 3 is 24, so there are 2 left over. Excellent. Yeah, let's clean that up. There we go. Okay, number 38. 7/8 divided by 9 2/3. So that's 7/8 divided by, let's first change it into a mixed number. 3 times 9 is 27, plus 2 is 29 thirds. So this is really, that's a divided by problem now. Now we have a number we can get the reciprocal of. 7/8 times 3 29ths. Oh, that's not. Will any of that simplify? I don't think so. We'll get 7 times 3 on the top, and 8 times 29. I got to do this off the side. 29 times 8. 8 times 9 is 72. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 7 is 23. And that can't be made into a mixed number. Good. Number 39. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13 sixths, times 8 thirds. Let me see. Oh, there will be a 2 that will be able to come out. We could divide by 2 here and divide by 2 here. That's a 3, and that's a 4. So we get 13 times 4 is 52. 3 times 3 is 9. 52 ninths. We could change it into a mixed number by saying 9 goes into 52. How many times? Let me see. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54, is too big. So 5 times totally. So 5 times 9, that's 45 ninths are there. And 45 from 52 is a 7. 5 and 7 ninths. Great.